I like having a variety of things when it comes to markets. So I like having bigger things and smaller things. I mean, it's not like, yeah, congratulations. That's just incredible marketing strategy. I'm trying to hold on to what I made because I'm like, no, I did do something. I'm not, I'm not just wasting time, I promise. Hi. Okay, so we have no time to waste, quite literally. I have a market in less than a month, and I don't know when that happened because last time I checked, it was about 2 months away, and then I got busy, and then I'm now late. So yeah. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to do about 24 hours of me just crocheting and focusing on crocheting because I'm just having a hard time focusing. Sorry, I'm gesticulating, you can see my sleeve. I'm having a hard time like focusing on crocheting, so I want to like I want something to talk to while I crochet. And when I say 24 hours, I don't mean 24 hours like straight, like that wouldn't be good for my hands, for my mental health, for my physical health. I think that wouldn't be good. So we're going to break them up, and it's about 1 p.m. now, and I have made a little list of things that I'm going to crochet because I need to have it written down. It just doesn't work if I don't, so I have it written down. So let's just get to it. And I also got some new crochet hooks that were a lot less expensive than usual. They're really cute, like they're pastel color, which, you know, fits the spring, but I don't know if they'll be good, so I'll let you know. And I'm also going to use this as an occasion to film a tutorial for a bunny with a little carrot that I think is going to be really cute. So let's just get to it because I don't have time to talk. Last thing before I go into tutorial mode, isn't it very satisfying that the crochet hook matches the yarn like color-wise? I don't know, I find that like very pleasing. And I'm going to be watching terrible movies in the meantime. I just wanted you to know that, so let's get started. Okay, so I've made the head of the bunny, so now we move on to the ears. And first impression on the crochet hook, it's a lot lighter than my usual crochet hooks. I don't use any kind of fancy crochet hooks, just very regular ones, and the handle is a little bit harder, which I don't particularly like because I tend to have a very tight grip on my crochet hooks, so I prefer a little bit of a softer handle. And I noticed the yarn doesn't slip on the metal part as well as it does on my usual crochet hook, but I mean for the price so far it's a decent crochet hook. But I'll do one ear off camera and then I'll do one ear with the tutorial, and yeah, let's just keep going. Okay, so in a little less than 1 hour we have 1 ear and 1 head, so okay, we can work with that. Okay, so while I'm slowly being intoxicated by one of my favorite candles, which is a little bit too intense because I mean I have it like right underneath my nose. It's kind of it smells like an Italian sweet. I don't know if it exists in English. Probably it does. It's like almonds covered in melted sugar, like something like that. So I've made a few pieces for the bun. Let's maybe discuss something that has to do with crochet. So I've made some pieces for the bunny, and I'm very tense, so I'm keeping a very tight hold on the crochet hook, so my wrist is starting to feel it a little bit. So I'm just going to switch things up a little bit, and I'm going to work on a dragon, a velvety dragon. I have the tutorial for it on my channel, which I'm possibly going to link here maybe, because that's going to be, as I said, a bit of a softer yarn, so it's going to be a little bit easier to work with it. And also I've never made it in red, which is, you know, usually the color I think that people go for when it comes to dragons. So I'm curious to see what it would look like. So that's going to be the next step for today, and it's about 3 p.m, so it's been a couple of hours, so I don't know where I'll get today. We'll see. Okay, so it's about 6 p.m. So it's been kind of 5 hours. I had to take a little break because my hand was just starting to hurt and I'm not going to risk it. So I had to take a bit of a longer break, but let's say it's been about 5 hours. So I made some more pieces for the dragon. So I made all the like the arms and the legs, and I think I'll take another little break and then I'll crochet a little bit more and then I'll stop. But yeah, the light is getting too bad, so I think it's going to be pointless for me to just film it and it just be terrible to look at. So just now I'll crochet a little bit more and I'll be back tomorrow to let you know what we're going to do. Hopefully I can figure that out. So see you tomorrow. Hello, good morning. It's about almost 9 a.m. and so I finished making all the pieces for the dragon. I worked on all of this like this morning because yesterday I just wanted to rest my hands a little bit. So I finished making the pieces for the dragon, so that's really good. And so it was 6 a.m. okay, so I wasn't like fully awake. And I don't know why I was making the dragon, and I really like the pattern that I made for the dragon. I really like the fact that it's laying down and stuff, and so I had a bunch of white velvety yarn, so I made this little sleeping duck, which looks very, very cute. I don't know, I just felt like making it, and so I did. And it's not the best pattern. If I were to actually make a pattern out of this, I should adjust the body because I was adjusting it as I went, and if I hadn't stuffed it like I did, it would have been a little bit like leaning to the side. While I was making it, there was a moment that I looked at it and it was just completely offside, so I had to remake it. So anyway, I just made a little sleeping duck and I think it looks really cute. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the bunny now. I have to make the remaining pieces and I have to finish making the tutorial, which is obviously, you know, slowing me down a little bit, so I'm going to wrap that up quickly. So I'm going to make the pieces that I don't have to make on camera first, and then I'm going to make them while filming myself, and then yeah, I'll just finish the tutorial for today. And so the dragon is also something that I want to do, and I want to make some little turtles because I like having a variety of things when it comes to markets. So I like having bigger things and smaller things. I mean, it's not like, yeah, congratulations, that's just incredible marketing strategy. But yeah, so I wanted to make some small turtles, and yeah, I'll just get to it, won't I? Instead of talking. Okay, so midday update. It's about 1 p.m. and I've finished making the bunny and I finished filming the tutorial for it. Everything went wrong that could go wrong. I found out I'm allergic to something while filming the tutorial, because something from the garden, I don't know, and I work in the garden quite a bit, so I don't know what the hell that was. I mean, nothing happened, nothing bad happened. It's just I started crying out of nowhere, which doesn't usually happen. It doesn't usually happen to me. So yeah, that was something. And also I ran out of this yarn, which it's very unusual for me because I have so much yarn. I would show you if it weren't so embarrassing. So I switched to a different color for one paw, which I actually find kind of charming, so that's nice. So yeah, I am going to sew the dragon. I'm trying to hold on to what I made, because I'm like, no, I did do something. I'm not just wasting time, I promise. So I'm going to sew the dragon next, and then I think I'm going to have to be done for today. So let's count it up. What is it today? About another 6 hours so far that I've been crocheting. So I'm on like 11 hours so far. 24 hours is a long time, it's what I'm realizing. So yeah, aside from discovering time, I'm just going to crochet the dragon now. Sorry, to sew the dragon now. This is a cute bunny, isn't it? Hopefully I've posted a tutorial by the time this comes out. If not, it's the tutorial that I'm going to post next. So it's a really cute bunny. Okay, let's go. Okay, so it's about 2:30, which is perfect because I have to go. But I'm done with sewing the dragon, and I mean, as usual, I don't really have a way to show you because it's a little bit big. But I have to pull this in. I just love this pattern a lot. I think it makes for a really cute dragon. So there goes the cheek. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. The color is incredible. I think it's a really gorgeous red. It doesn't really come across on camera the same way that it does in real life, but it's really pretty. If you could pretend you're not seeing this mess, that would be very nice. So yeah, that is done, and I think I'll keep going tomorrow, and maybe this just okay, and maybe tomorrow will be the last day. I think 24 hours is just a long time. I mean, I'll have to keep crocheting, so it's not like I'll stop, or maybe I'll just not record as much, because I don't know if this is entertaining, I don't know if this is interesting, or if it's just me losing my mind a little bit. Maybe a little bit of both, if we were to be very optimistic. I'm trying to find a place to put this. Yeah, I'll stop. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh, also, I'm going to see Cats the musical tonight, so I'm very happy about that. I know my taste in musicals is it is what it is, much like my taste in everything. So hi, so it's Saturday afternoon actually, and I didn't speak in this morning's clip where I was making this turtle because it was early and I didn't want to be rude just talking while people are sleeping, so that's why I didn't. But I worked on some turtles today, so I actually have like a pattern when it comes to turtles, and I think I'm saying that word wrong, but we're just going with it. And it's a very simple one, and I wanted to make something just a little bit more detailed, and I wanted to add, I don't know why, just this morning I was like, you know what I want to add to my patterns? Just the details on the shell. And I have to say, I got better, because this was the first one and it doesn't look great. It doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look great. But this one looks a lot better. This was the second one. This one I'm not sold on the combination of colors. I think if I had switched them it would have been better, but live and learn. So this is what we are working with. Overall, I really like it. I made them a little bit bigger so that I could, you know, add more details and stuff, and I think they look really good, so I am happy with that. And it took me a little bit this morning to work on the pattern. I was a little bit tired, so but that's okay. I managed to make 3 of them in about, like, I don't know, 4 something hours, so we're adding that to the count. And this is a problem, I'm out of stuffing. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, yesterday I ran out of yarn. Today I'm running out of stuffing. I don't know, life is just falling apart. So I have to go and buy some more stuffing. But first of all, I have to go and make tiramisu for my sister tomorrow. I mean, I'll make it today, because you have to make tiramisu one day early, just so you know, so that it tastes even better the next day. So I have to go do that, and it's going to take me a little bit. So I'm probably not going to crochet more today, but I've decided tomorrow is the last day that I'm going to film. So by tomorrow I want to be done with making 1 more dragon and 1 more bunny, and that's going to be the video. So I'll see you tomorrow and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so one final time for this one. We are done. We made it. It's been about 24 hours, I would say, in total of me just crocheting. And so what I have is the duck that you've seen, the 3 turtles that you've seen, the red dragon you've seen the bunny, and I made 1 more bunny. I wanted to keep with the, are you in focus? Yes. I wanted to keep with the pastel colors because I think they look really cute, and you know, spring and pastel colors. And with this one specifically, I thought the flower would look better than the carrot, and I actually really do like it a lot, so I'm very happy with how this one turned out. And when I'm not filming a tutorial for it, it doesn't take me long at all to make the bunnies, so that's good. And then I made one more baby dragon in just light blue, and I mean he looks adorable because, you know, it's a solid pattern. I will I will give myself that. I think it's a solid pattern. And then I also made this jellyfish because at the last market I made two, I think, and they were fairly popular. People like them a lot. And sometimes, you know, when it comes to markets, it's not even necessarily about people stopping to buy things. Sometimes it's just like you have to catch somebody's attention. And for example, I have the spiders. I have the tutorial for them on the channel, and most of the times people, I don't think anyone has bought a spider, but because they're fairly realistic, people kind of stop to look at them. So, you know, that's also something to consider when it comes to markets. But I'll make one more, I think, because people actually do buy the jellyfishes. So I'd say that's it. I'd say, you know, we're done. We made it. And yeah, it's been an interesting experience. Definitely made me crochet quite a bit, so I'm satisfied with, you know, what I made. Obviously I don't want to hurt myself crocheting or anything, so I'm happy that I went at a good pace. And something that markets made me realize is that I can get frustrated with how long it takes to crochet, which is not something that I had ever experienced, because I do enjoy the process of crocheting, so that's new, if you will. But yeah, I hope this was somewhat entertaining. I know that it helps me, so if you're watching, thank you. I appreciate it. And if you want to, you know, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave a like, that's always very much appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one. I hope you have a nice day. Bye.